Alright, well, the voting was clearly Civ 4. Um, there are a lot of other games I want to get to, but because my limited time is really kind of why I do the voting thing, I'd rather do videos that most people want to see rather than kind of right now branch off into just stuff I want to do that it ends up not a lot of people really want to watch. I mean, I will return to that at some point, but just right now because I don't really have a lot of time to kind of just play games right now. Unfortunately, we will get there, I think. But for now, we're doing things this way. It also kind of gives me a little feedback on like what people are really interested in seeing. So anyway, I'm going to try and start finishing up some um, leaders that I haven't gotten to yet. One of them is Hammurabi, so I'm kind of resurrecting this old Nobles Club game here. I'll try to put a link to this map in the description. Anyway, it's an older one, but this is a continents map, I believe. Deity, normal speed. Yes. Yeah, alright. Anyway. So Hammurabi is, I think he's a little bit higher than a mid-level leader. He's got a lot of things going for him that are pretty good. Organized is a good trait. Starting technology is the wheel, and agriculture. Those are both the best starting techs. And the garden is a pretty good place, or pretty good, pretty good unique building with +2 health. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent and comes fairly early. So that's all good. What's bad is aggressive. I usually don't like that trait. That's one of the lesser useful traits. Bowman. It's basically an archer with better effectiveness versus melee units, but really, is it going to save your butt if somebody attacks you early, if the computer attacks you early? Well, probably not. I mean, um, if you get attacked early and you're on the defensive versus the AI on Deity early, then you're probably going to the real disadvantage to that is essentially being just essentially choked until you can get them to sign peace somehow. You know, your loss of use of, like, say, one city's area, you're having to pump out a lot of units, which means your maintenance cost goes up. You're essentially going to be dragged down. And that's why I try everything I can to basically avoid early war. Going to whatever extreme I have to. Alright, well, right off the bat, this looks like a pretty good start, but right off the bat, let's go ahead and we got to give the barbs their sturdy techs. And oh my god, well, I peeked and I think I saw horses up there. Okay, and oh my god, I saw metal down there. Alright, well, good to know. Unitarish, there we go. Well, alright, so looks like a pretty killer spot, really. Yeah, this is a pretty killer spot, I'd say. I don't see any reason to move that I can think of. Yeah, why not just stay here? Babylon, I'll keep it. And go directly to a worker, I guess. Okay, so I did see horses up there. Yeah, well, where else am I gonna look? I mean, I saw horses, so, but do we want to go for those immediately is the question. So we've got some really nice food here. This is an excellent cottage spot, which is what I love. Do I want to go just straight to pottery? because going straight to pottery will get me faster to everything else. And it's really pretty important. I think I am going to go straight for pottery. It's the opening that you do on Deity is actually pretty darn important. Mostly because, like, you've got to really get land as fast as you can. You've got to be really aggressive as far as expansion goes. You have to be, you have to get to writing fairly early for a lot of reasons. Open borders, you know, for more income with somebody, trade income. Yeah, it's really brutal. The opening is very important. Okay, Hannibal. But apparently not too close because it took us a while to actually meet him. Okay. I see 1, 2, 3 spots, looks like.
Hath not the potter power over the clay to make one vessel unto
Alright,
honor,
so
and another unto dishonor?
now keep in mind this is continents. We've only met one other person. It looks like we have a lot of free space here. So we're probably going to have to start thinking about barbarians. I know I have yeah, I know we have horses. So that's kind of cheesy that I know that, but you know, what was I going to do? I saw it. I was zoomed in as far as I possibly could. So let's go ahead and go animal husbandry because we start with a wheel, so immediately we can get chariots, which is pretty good. They're also nice for scouting. Now, just a side note, I kind of downplayed the bowmen, but they're actually pretty good for barbarian defense, right? The biggest problem with barbarians is when you start, like the biggest problem defending from barbarians with archery is when you start, you know, running into the barbarians start spawning like axemen, and then the axemen start showing up, and your 3 strength archer can't do anything to actually clear them out. Well, once you have bowmen, you can actually clear them out with just the bowmen because of their bonus versus melee characters. So that's pretty good. Yeah, if we had to resort to bowmen, then it would still be okay. But the other thing to do is the Great Wall. It's something I kind of think about a lot on these levels like this, where I have a lot of space in between me and the other AIs. But we don't have any bonus to actually building that. We don't have a lot of forests. If you have a bonus to building the Great Wall, like if you're industrious or if you have stone, then definitely think about the Great Wall. But I don't, so we're not going to bother with that. We're not even going to think about it. And I know I got a way to defend myself against barbs. Kind of depends on, like I said, what you got. I'm going to go ahead and take the level up from this lion here. Okay. I'm going to have to get back there in a minute. So animal husbandry, we're going to go ahead and, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. What else should I do here? Warrior. Yeah, I think I'll get another warrior for fog busting. I almost never go for barracks this early. This guy needs to get back here because he needs to kind of maybe counter any barb spawning that might happen. Okay, and we also want to kind of check any barb cities that might pop up in our immediate expansion areas like this. This is an immediate expansion area that I definitely want to get. And I can tell you right now, I don't want anything popping up right there. We're going to have to put a road down there eventually. see. Do I actually... I do probably just want to build... Yeah, probably just want to build another road right there. Yeah, I don't... I'm gonna ignore the corn. It's important for me to get out some barb defense immediately because, remember, it's about 2,800 or 2,750 or 2,700. No, is it? No, I'm sorry. It's about 2,600 BC when the barbs usually start approaching you. And so we want to be a little bit early on getting out some defense there. All right, so now funny thing is I did get pottery, but I didn't actually use it yet. So that was probably a mistake going for pottery when I did, because of these horses here, I didn't actually get to putting down a cottage yet. So I could have waited on that, but that's all right. And once we hit size 3, we probably want to get out. Well, we might wait till size 4 on this map here. Yeah. We're size 3 here. We're probably going to wait till size 4 until we start building the settler. Usually it's size 3 is when I start building a settler. But for all sorts of reasons right now, I don't want to do that yet. But we definitely want to grab a couple of spots here. This spot, well, no, we can't settle there. This spot wouldn't be too bad. We got sheep. We can share 1-2 tiles of cottage right there. Then there's a spot kind of over, well, I don't know about that. We might want to settle. Right there. We could actually share that. We could eventually get, yeah, I don't know. We definitely want to get this spot around here at some point. I might just, usually when I do cottages, I want to settle kind of around my main city to work those cottage tiles with my other cities, because it takes a while for my main city, my cottage city, to actually grow enough to be able to work all those tiles. Okay, so we've got another warrior here. We're going to set him right here. We're going to have to build at least one chariot here. Alright, so, yeah. While we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and improve that corn, because that's going to help us get a settler out a lot faster. And we're going to go mining bronze working is the plan. Because I got a lot of food here, I'm going to be able to whip pretty heavily. I'm going to definitely focus on doing that. So at least one chariot should be fine. Stonehenge goes. Oh, you know what? Zara or Hannibal? I'm going to put my points on Zara, just because he's going to... I think he's going to be less hostile towards me. There must be somebody else, because they're both going to be they're both going to hate each other pretty soon, which is good. Yeah, I'm going to put my points on Zara. I could put my points on Hannibal, but the problem with that is he's putting his points on me. Zara's a great techer. Hannibal's a pretty good techer. So it's not really a clear decision on who to actually watch there. Okay, I'm going to send this guy up here because I'm kind of curious as to what's up there. Okay, bronze working in 9. Yeah, right. Should we do another... Should we wait till size 6 to start building a settler, or what? I would say start building one right now. I'm definitely going to put a cottage down. We want to start getting some extra commerce there. I would almost say we definitely need another chariot at some point. We don't need one right yet, though. Really like to whip a little bit. I think I'm going to get the settler out by whipping is the thing, so... And the biggest focus right now is to defend ourselves from the barbarians. Uh, yeah, that's kind of the focus right now, so... Alright, well, there's one. Okay, I was just a little curious up here as to what we got. I'm gonna go down here. He's probably gonna come down here. It's about time for them to start bothering me. There's no reason why I shouldn't take that little shot right there. Okay, so 4 turns. We can stop doing that. We don't need to grow anymore. I definitely want to work this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do something like that there. I think I am going to wait, because I definitely need another chariot to kind of defend myself here. The Great Wall. Kind of curious about that one. Carthage. Nope. Nope. Unknown. So we don't know who built that. Yeah, we have no idea who built that. We have a decent tile right here, which I'd like to improve. The problem is it's a little bit too much to go over there. I would, let's see, I would rather get a cottage. Well, I could start... where to expand first, I guess. There's not really a clear expansion spot. I mean, I could do it over there. That wouldn't be terrible. So I'm not too sure where I actually want to expand. This isn't bad. This isn't bad right here. And then there's... Well, if I do right here, then I couldn't expand right here. So I'd probably have to expand, like, right here. Which actually is... Nah, that's actually decent. So we might expand down here. So that means I have to make a road over there. The trouble is, there's not really a clear, good expansion spot. Like, there might be one right here, but the trouble with that is there's no food. I'd have to give up one of my food, which isn't bad. The food's down here, so I'd want to kind of expand like a little more down there. But then I'd have to have a border pot to actually get to work that. I'd have no food for a while. So that's not a first expand spot. This, because it grabs a lot of territory, that's kind of a first expand spot. This is probably a second expand spot when I actually get fishing, because it can also help me work tiles. Or actually, no, it wouldn't be there. No, we can't do that. No, we'd have to do it right there. Okay, so this is a second. Yeah, because I can't actually put a city there. So I think we're going over here based on what I can see right now. There's, yeah, it's kind of, huh. So should I build a road here? Or should I start building a road here? I actually need another worker kind of bad here. I think about it. So I will go down here, and I will put down, start putting down a road here. Vertica. What the hell? Okay, and I'm going to, because of this barb moving up here, I'm hoping that this barb gets hit by the warrior, or he hits the warrior and dies, but that's not 100%. So I'd love to improve this tile, because this is actually a good tile to improve. Trouble with that is the barb might get up there, and so instead I think I'm going to go for that tile, improve that tile, because the barb might just sit right up there, and then all of a sudden I'm blocked for a turn, or 2 or 3, who knows how long it'll take. This guy's going to do that, and he's going to heal, and this guy is going to go over here. I definitely don't want them destroying my horses. So we've got bronze working in 3. And that'll be, let's see here, 2 turns. So we could definitely afford to put, say, a turn in a granary here. I think, which is what we'll do. We're going to put 1 turn in the granary. Not quite as I'm not quite as fast here expanding, but you know, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. This is kind of the spot they gave me, and I definitely have to prioritize barb defense before anything else, really. So okay, so that's the 1 turn right there, and then we go for the settler, which I suppose that's fine. Yeah. So the settler we put, ooh, we can't get better than that, are you sure? That's actually, okay, so it looks like we're only going to get 2 turns in the settler, which means, I thought we had 18, thought we had 18 base production, but that apparently was some overflow, so that's alright. Alright, so 1, 2. Wow, that is a freaking early Confucianism. So did somebody build, oh my god, that is a shockingly early Confucianism without the Oracle. I am shocked by that. Somebody is hitting the gas in terms of teching, and I'm not sure who or why or how. That is a little bit scary, actually.
It is entirely seamless.
Okay, so, the reveal on copper, interesting.
In his death,
So we're now going over here because we got copper right freaking there. Yeah, we're going to have to make sure everything's cleared over there so we don't get any trouble. Alright, now where to? Well, to get that spot I would have to get fishing, but I'd also have to kind of get mysticism because I need a border pop right there. I don't expect these guys to actually spread their religion to me anytime soon. Or not soon enough for sure. So I'm going mysticism, I think. I don't think I have a choice. Hunting, I got no reason to go. Hunting, masonry, nope. Fishing, yes, but not before mysticism. It wouldn't make sense to go fishing before mysticism. And writing would be nice, but yeah, I could get these guys to spam me with some, yeah, but they're probably too far away to really like spread the religion. Ah, great, we got another barb coming up, and I'm not fully healed with this guy yet. Okay. Oh no! Oh freaking no! Really? Really? Well, we got a badly placed barbarian state. This is kind of what I was afraid of here, but okay. It looks like we're still going here though. I definitely got to do that. I don't have any choice. Okay, well that gives us a little bit better, but I already have to whip, so boom. Alright, so, and we're going to overflow into a granary. And, alright, so this freaking changes everything. I have to settle. I have to change my settling spot. I'm settling right there instead. And we're going to have to prioritize getting that. But we're definitely want that copper. That hasn't changed. Okay, we're going for the granary there. I'm going to start building a road here. Actually, now that I think about it, that is dumb. Or is it? The next thing I'm going to need for sure is another worker. Because this is not working out here. Just one worker. Let me check this out. Crap. So that was kind of inconveniently placed right there. I would have loved to go right there. It would have been, yeah, it would have been a lot more convenient. Okay, I'm kind of wondering. It's really important just how efficient you are with your movement. No, I'm still going mysticism. Can I still do this? And yeah, I can still do that and get a granary in a timely fashion. All right, so I'm thinking of like building a road here. I really want to get that copper mine online, but it's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to finish building the road. I'm going to build the road here, build the road here. Okay. Yep. We're settling right here. It's not what we wanted, but it's all right. It's all right. We need to get that copper, really. And these guys, oh, okay, Carthage is at 4 cities. I don't see him yet. He's being nice and he's fog busting a little bit up there with his scout. Oh crap! Oh crap! Okay, well, oh crap! I didn't know about that marble thing. Oh, if I'd known about that marble, I would have settled a little bit up there. Freaking hell! Freaking hell! I should have settled. Why didn't I settle up there? That's. Now that I look at it, that was kind of dumb. Why didn't I settle one up there? God. Dang it. I don't know why. Now that I look at it, it's like, why didn't I just settle one more tile up there? And I'm not sure why, actually. I should have moved this guy up. All right. Granary, we got to start whipping now. We got to go serious with the whipping thing. Well, on the other hand, there's a very pleasant spot over here, or a decent spot, where I can get, looks like 2 marble. So, we probably, how much do we want to whip? We definitely want to whip another settler. And we might want to whip another settler and just grab that, but I really need another worker. The question is, should I focus on building workers here, or should I just get freaking settlers? I desperately need another worker, and I'm wondering if I should just whip another worker. I mean, I so need another worker. Also, looking for some happiness resources, and I don't... Oh, yeah, I see one. There's one, which might mean that settling right here is going to be a thing. That might mean that's going to be a thing there. I think right now the biggest thing is actually another worker. We desperately need another worker. Okay, and it looks like Zara... okay, Zara's built another city somewhere. And we're just about to get size 20 or 28 hammers, which is perfect. It's kind of important to manage correctly your whip overflow. So this is, I'm overflowing the worker there into probably another chariot. Or actually another chariot would be kind of, you know what, I should probably just do it into another settler. Whip overflow into a settler, I think, maybe. So we're going to have to improve this. So Zara, I saw Zara over there, so I'm not worried about there being a barb over there. We're fine. Writing. It's definitely time to go writing. Let's do writing. Settler in 5, that's fine. We also need to get that mine online. Looks like we're going to get that mine online. We also want to get it... Yeah, we're not going to be using too many of these tiles. We're going to be whipping so heavy in Babylon here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy over here. Then I'm going to cancel his actions. I just need to see... Okay, Zara's actually literally over here. Let's just hope that no barbs pop up over here. We can get back there with our chariot, I hope. But we're going another settler, and the next settler is going to go... we're actually going to go grab that spot because this is so needed. The happiness is needed. The grass, the farm is needed. The marble is needed. I'm going to. I don't see, like, when I'm looking at the spot over here, I don't see a whole. Well, I do see deer over here, but I definitely, this is way better land over here than it would to be expand anywhere over there. So even though I like to set down a bunch of cities surrounding my capital, and so they can work the other tiles and all that kind of crap, I'm going to put that off because I'm a little bit afraid about maybe falling behind in the race to settle the best land here. And I don't know the map here, so I'm not sure, like, I'm not really sure, like, how close I am to these guys. I know where Zara is now, but I don't know about Carthage. There could be a case here where if I don't expand enough, they're going to get too much land, so I want to kind of avoid that. And here's where I'm wondering, is it better maybe to grow into whip a little bit? I would have to grow 3 turns or a settler in 4 turns. We're going to do the settler in 4 turns, I think. We're going to get this freaking spot as soon as we can. I don't like to not be growing over here. That's kind of a problem. Okay, we're going to set up... yeah. I'm going to make sure no barb cities pop up over here. That burned me just a while back there. But I did get access to that sheep for whatever that's worth, and this turns out to be not a terrible spot. And I'll focus on trying to get that barb city, so that'll be, let's see, we'll have 4 cities kind of guaranteed. Then our expansions, we'll have plenty of cities here. This is going to be probably a 10-city type game, so we don't have to actually attack anybody early. Unless they feel like attacking us. Yeah, it's not quite clear what's going on here. What is clear is that these two, Hannibal and Zara, are going to hate each other pretty soon. So I'm going to have to pick my my buddy. Zara is a pretty good buddy. Zara is a pretty good guy to have on your side. He's very very friendly. Yeah, Zara is actually a pretty good guy to have on your side. I say cozy up to Zara if you're going to cozy up to someone. Alright, so let's see. We got 2 turns here. Should we start just branching out over there? This place isn't going to be any good. It's going to have to grow to another size pretty soon. Or do I want to chop? Maybe it'd be best to start chopping over here. I'm going to do 2 chops, and we're going to get out an axeman along with that worker. Or maybe a couple of axemen. Since this is a pretty good production spot. So I'm just fog busting over here. My worst nightmare would be to have a barb city just all of a sudden pop up right there, and I couldn't do anything about it. So we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, and we're going to start producing an axeman. Whoops. And while we grow. Okay, that's fine. I'll live with that. So we're going to be getting out some axemen here. Axemen, actually, now that I think about it, might be better to get out of barracks here. We're pretty close. Let's get out of barracks here, because that will be much easier to take if we have axemen that are promoted a little bit. So Zara, is that a new? That is a new city. So Zara is expanding. So yeah, we're gonna have to get that spot ASAP, because otherwise Zara's going to be expanding there, and I'm going to open borders with Zara because he's closer. So I'm going to actually cozy up to Zara and forget about Hannibal. Hannibal's actually going to be, he's going to be the guy we focus on kind of getting rid of, I guess, eventually. So like I said, right here, that'll get me everything I want eventually. And yeah, that'll be good. we're going to just bust out with an axe right there. The capital is focusing on growing right now. Okay, so we're going to be settling right here, right now. I'm going to be working on getting the monument up. And, of course, that thing's costing us a little bit of money right now, but that's okay. We're actually going to be roading into Zara. So, it's road building time. There we go. This guy could probably be better served or be doing something better by going over. Well, actually, he could fix up that pasture and make this place a little bit better. It's pretty slow to grow right now, but if I focused on those sheep, I'm sure we could be doing things a little bit quicker. I do kind of want to build up my capital, but really what's going to be happening in my capital for the next few turns is I'm just going to be whipping, and I'm not going to have time to build a lot of, or to work a lot of cottages, even if I do put it down a bunch of cottages. So we're going to just forget about that. We got 2 workers up there, which is fine. It'll get us what we need in time. 4 turns for riding, and I'll be able to road into Zara, basically. It seems like it's going to be an okay map. It's not going to be too hard, actually. I'm going to put that axeman up there because I'm a little bit afraid. It's kind of on the outskirts there. I'm a little bit afraid of Barbage getting going in there. Okay, we're going to work the sheep. What else should we do? I would like... Let's get a barracks here first before we start pumping out a bunch of axemen over here. Or would it be better to, like, go... No, we don't want to go for a settler. A barracks. You know, we get quick barrackses because of our aggressive attribute. That's alright. We do want to take Vandal. We definitely do want to take Vandal. Not quite yet, but we definitely want to get it before somebody else does, because I don't want somebody else right here on my border like this. And there's a kind of a danger of that. It looks like my city spread is going to be like, it's going to be kind of along here, which should give me plenty of cities. Like I said, we're already 3, we'll be 4 pretty soon. 4 will probably happen. 4 will probably happen up here, actually, because this is an easy spot to get. And then 5, 6, let's see. Yeah, 4, 5, maybe, yeah, probably 5 right would be right there is probably what makes the most sense. 5, 6 somewhere up in here. I don't know how much stuff we got up in here, but we're definitely 6 or 7, maybe a lot more. Now, down here it looks like there's not... Yeah, it looks like there's not really much down here for a while, and I don't really know that yet, but I'm just going on what I can see. But there's a big spot of, like, just empty desert that keeps me from even considering going down here, so... You know, I hear some marching going on. What's going on there? I don't know why these guys are marching out here like this. I don't see any immediate reason. Just in case, I'm going to keep this axeman over here. So he can swing back if these guys get a little crazy. And, let's see. Really? So we're still doing... What? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. 4 turns, we'll recover that. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to get to writing next turn because it makes sense to do so. And Zara will hopefully spread his religion to me, and I can buddy up with him, like I said. What are you guys doing over there, huh? What's your game? Alright. He's already happy with me. I'll go ahead and open borders with him. They're going to hate each other, like I said. And I'm going to pick the side with Zara because he's He's more conveniently, he's a lot closer. I can open borders with him and get some trade routes. Hannibal, I don't actually, Hannibal's a little bit late expanding according to what I can see there. I'm not sure what he's up to. Aesthetics is a very obvious choice, but first we're going to have to go fishing, I think, for Akkad. Akkad is going to need a border pop at some point. And he's going to, actually, Akkad is going to need its own source of food, basically. Or I could consider doing a bulb. You know, I could consider some tricky bulb, but I don't think I'm going to do that because there's no reason to do that. You might consider like bulbing machinery or whatever, you know, that whole thing. But that's usually a case where you're going to war immediately. I don't see any reason to go to war immediately here. Yeah, there's no reason to go to war immediately. This is, I've got plenty of room, so we're going to go fishing. It does make sense to do so, I think, right now even. And we're going to need to start getting a library too. There we go. Akkad's going to grow in a couple of turns, and then we can do some cool stuff, I think. What do we want to do with Akkad? Well, actually, we're going to need a monument eventually. Eventually. Yeah, we're going to need a monument eventually. That's what we can say about that. Okay, and we're going to be setting up. Oh my God! It almost looks like Ethiopia is going to invade, but I know that's probably very unlikely since he's at pleased already. Oh, maybe. Nah, that's not a big stock. But every time I see that, I get a little bit antsy. But it looks like he's not going to do anything. All right, so Babylon is now size 6, which means we probably need to go for a settler. Looks like 2 turns and the settler will be out, and we'll probably put a guy up there. Fishing in 5, which is fine. I might as well connect this thing. Oracle, I'm just curious, who built that? Built the Oracle. Unknown. Okay. It was fairly late, and I don't know who got it. So far, we've only met 2 guys on this continent. There seems to be plenty of space, but I tell you one bad thing about that is it looks like I might be on the smaller continent. Because I've only got 2 AIs that I've met. If I meet a third, then I know that I'm on the bigger continent. So the bad news about that is sometimes it's hard to kind of get control of the map because, you know, if the other continent gets you know, all in one religion, or one guy takes over a lot of space and starts taking the whole thing, then you're in a situation where you're really, well, it's not that you can't win, it's that it's going to be a little bit, well, maybe you can't win. That's the long and short of it. There are in non-Pangea maps, I'd say there are a lot of games that just end up being out of your control and you just can't win. Pyramids, the Temple of Artemis, just out of curiosity. Nobody on this continent that I know of anyway got it. That's a little bit disconcerting, and I kind of wonder what Hannibal's doing because he's still only at 4 cities. I'm about to pass him up as far as the cities go, and I'm kind of wondering, like, Hannibal, what are you up to, dude? Because you're not expanding too much. It's kind of like, that's kind of interesting. I'm kind of wondering what he's up to, really. Yeah, I'm really kind of wondering what he might be up to there. Yeah. Well, that didn't work out how I thought it would. Definitely going up there, though. I don't know if there's really a huge reason to keep this guy over here right now. Kind of want to put him like up there or something. Okay, so that's kind of the end of the line for my continent, but there's still plenty. I mean, this is decent. The tundra deer are okay as far as food goes. I have this food to work right now, of course. Fishing, here it is.
Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day.
Go ahead and do this. That also has the nice effect of fog busting that area a little bit, so I don't have to worry about barb spawn crap. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and steal that away. Then I'm really concerned about keeping up the tech pace, so I'm going to go for a library here. One of the things I need to do is I need to go over here and I don't think we will whip that monument. Need to start building some cottages. This monument, I hope I didn't miss whipping that. I might have. I don't know. Okay, I only need one guy to really keep up with improvements over there. Oh, there isn't. There's plenty of room over here. This is really nice. Okay, so we've got guaranteed like stuff. We've got guaranteed space, so I'm really pretty a little more laid back about things than I would be. Okay, I want to go to aesthetics, but we don't want to go there quite yet. The reason we don't want to go there quite yet is because we're waiting for a library here in Babylon. And in addition to that, I'm waiting for a monument right here, and I think we're going to start pumping out things from this spot. I'm going to put a mine there, I think. So we'll have, 6 turns. We'll have a mine there, and we'll start thinking about actually taking that city. If I can get these barbs here, you know what? I think I could. I've got a plan to actually get those guys. Because these guys want to move out of here, and if I could get them, if I could like get my axeman right there to snipe a couple off them, that's 2 barbs that I don't have to actually attack in the city, and that would be really nice. So that would enable me to get that city a little bit easier. Next turn. Yeah. Because I could do... This guy does have a promotion, doesn't he? This is a little bit risky. There is a chance of them actually taking my chariot here. I'm going to move this guy down here, actually. What is your chances, actually? A 68% chance with this guy. This guy has a promotion. So I'm going to build a road here, so the next time they do that, I can easily go out with this guy and snipe one of them off. To keep that guy not too far away there. Granary, I think so. Yeah, let's do that granary. So, but hopefully he doesn't get lucky and kill my chariot. That would suck. It shouldn't happen, but it certainly could. I'm not going to assume it won't. And I guess that's it. Zara still likes me. Zara, I believe, when he's at please, he has 0 chance of attacking you, so I'm perfectly safe on this side. No sign of Hannibal, and he's now got 5 cities. Which is, like I said, it's a little bit late. For Deity at this level, he must be doing something else. Okay, so I'm going to Promote to cover, which means I should be able to get this guy. I did. Okay, I'm going to make sure he's defended there. All right. Everything seems to be all right here. Okay, I could whip this. But let's switch to building something else. I'm trying to grow to another size here. If I whip it, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's grow to another size real quick. Or wait. Will we get an overflow? No, we get nothing in overflow. So let's get something in overflow. We want to get, like I said, we definitely want to get an academy right now. So that's going to be this Babylon's job, is to get me an academy. All right, so I guess this is it, right? I don't think there's a big problem if I were to put this guy over here. Just a little bit worried. I mean, I don't think they'll attack my chariot. Oh God, he's got a worker in there too. That's freaking awesome. Okay, yeah, they didn't bother me at all. That's awesome. So now we promote that guy. So that's one less guy we have to worry about over there. This guy can go back over here, I think. And just making sure there's no barbs over there. I'm going to use that guy to fog bust a little bit. And this guy, I kind of want to explore a little bit here. We have this place pretty secure. I'm going to put a mine down there in 3 turns, because 3 turns we're going to be growing. And I believe we want to go ahead and whip that library right now. Yeah. Because we definitely, at size 4, we want to be running 2 scientists. And next turn, I always get antsy, but you have to be careful with expansion. You don't want to overexpand too quickly, because it could really screw you up if you do that. So you just got to be careful with expansion. It drives me crazy. It's one of the things that drives me crazy in this game, is to know that, okay, you know, so-and-so in AI is, you know, basically out expanding me, and I got to get land, and, you know, you want to, like, expand as fast as you possibly can, but it's really it's very much a balancing act, and you just don't want to overexpand. It's so dangerous to do so. It's literally, yeah, it's dangerous to do so. You don't want to overexpand. You've got to expand at an even clip, otherwise you're going to get trounced. Okay, and a workboat. Okay, well, we definitely want a workboat at some point. We don't need one right now. What about an axeman? Okay. I would say move this guy up there. Let me see if they can do their little thing where they move a barb out again. That would be really nice if they did that. I need to explore down here. I kind of need, like, an idea of, is there anything down there worth grabbing? Definitely want to put the overflow into an axe right now. Yeah. That guy needs to move. What is this thing doing here? This could be doing something more useful, I'm sure. Greenery. Yeah, there's nothing I could do right now. We definitely need a granary here, so that's that. Wondering, should I get another worker? Even with workers, you got to be careful, because you can have too many of those, and those can drag up your maintenance cost a lot, and then you've got way too much. You're spending way too much in maintenance, and that's kind of a problem. Can be definitely a problem. I'm going to go up here and build a cottage, I guess. Uh, but I'm kind of wondering about this place. I'm building a granary. I don't actually know if that is the best thing to be doing. I could be building like a settler. I do need more settlers. And I kind of wonder, let's see, what size is this guy's? Crota size 6. Yeah. Or again, a worker, another worker would be really nice. I think I have enough workers right now, even though technically I'm not at, you know, just given this situation, I think I have enough workers because I'm working on my tiles almost. So really I would say probably another settler. We know we need another settler. We need another couple of settlers. We need one for right there. We're going to be getting another settler out right here. Whipping here, we're not probably going to be doing a lot of whipping, so granary is kind of not really that useful. I would almost say a library here. Because the thing is, it would be nice to just expand in this spot. Let me see if, what's his face has anything for trade. Well, he has something for trade. Yeah, it would be kind of, well, after I already built a freaking monument. Yeah, now I'm going to get a library. That's probably not a good idea. Library would be nice to start getting, yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking. Settler. Where could we settle, though, is the question. We could definitely, I would almost say, no, I would almost say no. Almost say no. Barracks or something like that, maybe better idea. Well, let's go to granary. This does have a little bit of food. We can do a little bit of whipping here. It's not a great spot for whipping is the problem. And I'm kind of wondering about that granary move. I'd almost say much better to go worker. Probably much better to go worker. Settler, probably not. Let's go worker there. Great spy. Hannibal will trade gems. Really? Really? You know what? I'm hip. Give me the gems, bro. Not gonna open borders because there's no reason to. Oh, okay. He's actually... Alright, he's closer than I would have given him credit for. No, you don't settle that spot, you freaking prick. Oh my god. Should I attack him? I tell you exactly where he's freaking going right there, dude. Should I attack him? I could defend myself from him, and he's got... Nobody's going to hate me for it. He's weak enough that I don't really care. He's only got 5 cities. I could get myself... I believe I could get myself a worker. And I know where he's going to settle, and I don't want him there. Just plain don't want him there. I wouldn't... Like, if he was 10 cities, I would not consider doing this. But he's only 5 cities. I've got metal. I'm vastly superior. Well, okay, vastly superior is probably an overstatement. But I definitely can take him. I even have, like, you know, some troops out there that can definitely do the job. No question about it. Yeah, we can fend him off for sure, and he's not going to like us anyway. I could even choke him a little bit. Let me see what he's got. Will he tell me? He's got chariots. I don't think he might not even have metal, which is freaking awesome. I might be able to just, like, yeah. Okay. No, you freaking don't, dude. Yep, I'm going to do it. because I don't want him over there. Plain and simple. And that gets me another worker. So screw you. Screw you, Hammy. Sorry, but had to be done, I guess. Well, it didn't have to be done. I could certainly have dealt with him being over there, but I don't want to. Screw him. All right, so I guess that means we're producing a few more axemen than we originally intentioned. He has chariots. I don't think he's going to rush us with chariots. Yeah, I don't think he's going to bother us too much. Here's the thing. I could actually put a city right here. And that would likely... Or actually, I could put it right there even. Make it a little bit more direct. If I put it right there, I'm always worried about, like, him deciding, okay, well, I'm close enough. I could just go for Babylon. But if I put it right here, he was very unlikely to do that. So I could just stack, stuff right there. We could also go hunting archery, which we might as well do right now. Yeah. I think you got to go hunting archery. Whoops, I wasn't running to guy. Oh, yeah, that's right, because we got some whip anger here. Crap. Well, that sucks. Got whip anger. I really need that freaking mine to get online. How long is it? 5 turns? Oh, God. I'm definitely going to put that guy there. We're going to get out another axeman. I'm going to have to chop this anyway. I think I'm going to chop this into another axeman right here. Just seeing as, we did what we did. So... I am going to switch into that. What should I do? Pre-chop? Kind of running out of things to do, strangely enough. Probably should pre-chop. I'm going to pre-chop a little bit. Oh, you know what? If I got rid of this guy, very likely he'd make peace. So let's just throw this. Let's see, where could he go? Yeah, we could corner this dude over here. I'm gonna go ahead and chop there. Pre-chop there. I'm going to leave some forest because I've got a few things to make here. Oh, no you don't, bro.
If you chase 2 rabbits, you will lose them both.
Okay. Should be 99%. I think he might make peace. No. Interesting. I'm going to get archery. The reason I'm going to get archery... Or wait, do I need to do that? Yeah, I'm going to get archery. I might be defending a little bit from Hannibal for a while. Like right here. And we want to get back there as soon as possible in order to avoid any silly problems that we might have there. This is three archers, and they're not screwing around at all, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get archery. The reason we're going for archery is because we're going to set up a defensive spot right there where Hannibal's just going to throw troops against this place and hopefully die. And we have a pretty good defensive unit for this era, right? Yeah. Really? Kind of curious. Nah, that's probably not a good idea. Would he be able to take me out? Don't actually know if he would be able to take me out. Here's my alarm. I'm 100% sure that he's not going to be able to take this guy out. So I'm just going to wait there. I want to kill that archer because that'll kind of increase the amount of pressure on him to maybe make peace. What do we got? One turn. Okay, I definitely want to get up here. Actually, no, I don't have to do that yet. Let's make a road there real quick. We're going to take that city. I'm a little bit worried about maybe Zara getting it. No, you didn't do it, did you? Because you're a wuss. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and chop. Like I said, we're a little bit worried about Zara maybe taking that city. I don't want Zara to take that city for sure. Okay. So we're going to go for that city. It's only got 3 barbarians in it, and I have a few, decent troops to take that. Where do we get the +1 happiness? Oh, religion. Awesome. Yeah, okay. So Zara's being a good boy, and he's spreading his religion every freaking where. Carthage did get a 6th city, but he's actually, for the computer, he's quite behind right now. He is really not that impressive. Okay, so we're going to get, we'll have a total of 3 axes for now. Come on back here, bro. I know you wanna. Ah, and we finally got a border pop over here, but go ahead and we're probably going to want a bowman. Gonna move this guy over here. Okay, we're gonna have 5 axemen. 5 axemen at least attacking this place. Hopefully, increasing our level to 4 on one of them. That way we get the heroic epic. And you know what? It'd be a damn shame not to get masonry. But do I want to do that right now? I probably do. Do I want to chop here? I kind of do. I think I'm going to chop here. This increases our maintenance cost, but oh well. Kind of have to do it. You know, it probably... You could definitely argue about that choice I made to attack him. But I just didn't want him getting over here. I noticed that he was weak. 5 cities. That's pretty weak for... Well, that wouldn't be weak on a Pangea, actually, for this this time. But you know, if I could beat him down, because I know that he's not going to be my ally because I'm going to be allied with Zara. So yeah, it was just kind of an opportunity thing, and normally I wouldn't do it, but I thought, and I believe it's correct, that I thought that this case was an exception where it would be okay. I believe that's correct based on everything I know so far. Anyway, I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break here, so we're going to go ahead and quit.